Hello and welcome back to On Location, everyone. Today I'm on location here at Glass Farm Conservation Area. This is a small little 8-acre parcel that's located right in the heart of the village of Yellow Springs, Ohio. It is a beautiful place. I've only been to once, just scouting around once again. But this is my second visit here, and I'm actually going to bring the camera. It has basically a loop path that goes around some wetland area. Here's some mallards over there. Tons of bird activity, and the lighting's very, very pleasant right now. Just nice, soft, diffused light as we get here. But it's pretty warm actually for a late fall, get to early winter kind of day, morning here. But I'm going to check this place out once again, hopefully get some good shots. The main thing I think I'm probably going to get today is birds, just because, like I said, the activities seem to be pretty high here in the morning right now. But I think for now I'm just going to take a little, waltz about and see what I can find for the morning here. So let's go ahead and get started. Stands right now, there's been quite a few red-shouldered hawks around, just perched on various trees. There's one that flew over the little body of water over here at the wetland, and right now I'm in this more kind of like meadow prairie area where there's lots of grassland. I can hear lots of sparrows skulking about in the grasses as well. There's a decent stand of trees right out here, and then over on this side is actually the road, King Street, which basically just shows that it's really a neighborhood that surrounds this place. There's a housing development over there, and then a little farm and houses over on this side. But I noticed this red-shouldered hawk over here was perched. This is actually my second one. Got some photo and video of it, fortunately. But this one looked like it swooped down not only to fly away like the first one did. Unfortunately, I didn't get that on video for the first one, but this second one is pretty cool because it looked like it swooped down. It looked like it was trying to maybe hunt or catch something, because it went down to the ground level, just instantly just darted right down. So pretty cool. Yeah, lots of bird species. I think I got about 13 or 14 right now, and it's only been about half an hour, which is pretty great. So Really nice time out here. It's a little breezy and cold, which does not help at all, but you know, I like it just because this place is very small. It's a nice quick place to go birding, and also see some wildflowers, depending on the time of year, of course. But I'm gonna keep going here. I'm less than halfway through, and there's a woodpecker. It looks like it just flew up there, so I'm gonna check it out. Anyways, I'll talk to you guys in a little bit. I'm just gonna keep checking out the place, go through this little grassland area, then I'll wrap around the body of water, at least the more watery area. There's a little hawk up there. Can't tell what kind, but anyways, sensory overload a little bit, you know, as it is out here in nature. It's very peaceful and calm, but there's also at the same time a lot of stuff going on that makes it really exciting. So I'll talk to you guys in a little bit. So something really cool happened actually. So as I was getting that red-shouldered hawk that looked like it swooped down to the ground, I started to make my way along the trail a little bit more, and there's a dog walker come up behind me. He just told me he was right over in this section. I'm kind of near the area, the general area that is where the hawk was at, and he said it just swooped down about 10 feet in front of him, which is pretty cool to share that little story there. I can only imagine seeing that kind of sight. But, you know, I was seeing it from all the way across the other side of Glass Farm here. But you know, that was really cool. Since then I've seen some turkey vultures, which is kind of interesting because usually they migrate out of Ohio by the time it gets to like December and the start of winter officially. But I'm still seeing a couple of them flying over. Saw a couple of feral rock pigeons flying over, which I could tell because they had a very similar wing beat and flight pattern as they do with the mourning doves. They're much more common in this area, but they looked much darker, just offsetted with the silhouette across the sky. But so I've seen about 6 of those. I think I'm at about 16 species so far, yeah, it's been a great morning out so far. Now I'm at the watery section over here, which is got a little creek bed, this little shallow stream that flows into the larger pond over here at Glass Farm. So I'll be checking that out too here in a moment. And I'm more than halfway done with my loop here, so very short visit. You could easily walk it. It's not even really a strenuous hike at all, really, and it's you can get it done in no time. So I'm gonna keep going here and see what's at the body of water still. It's probably just those mallards and that domestic American pecking duck. Looks like the great blue heron flew away after I saw it long ago over on that side. But you can see how maybe the trail in previous years, I'm not too sure actually, but looks like that sign's way out there, like it used to kind of flow out this way, but they let the grasses grow all the way up here. I'm assuming that's because of erosion probably, but that's just my guess at least. But it's pretty cool how there's so many different tree plantings just all across the perimeter and over here on this like kind of almost island of just the trees and everything out here. Lots of tree plantings. Here I am at the wraparound here as it flows out. Looks like those mallards and that pecking duck are over here now feeding. I did hear the red-shouldered hawk upstream quite a bit, pretty loud and vocal. It sounded like it was pretty close by, but I couldn't tell if it was in any of the trees. I didn't quite see it, so it must have been on the ground. I don't know, perhaps feeding on something, but not too sure about that. But anyways, I almost completed my loop here. I think I'm going to go, there's one more little like section that's just like a straightaway over across here. This is on the other side of the water, of course. And then that'll probably wrap up our visit here to Glass Farm. But overall, it's been really fun. It's been a good time out here. Just cool seeing all the birds and wildlife. And it's a great place, I think, to go all times of year, of course, like any natural location. So I'm going to keep going here. If there's anything interesting else to make of note here, then I'll do that. But I'm pretty much going to wrap it up for here for the morning. But like I said, it's been a good time out here. I'm glad I finally came out here for my second visit here. Alrighty, everyone, looks like the end of my visit here at the glass farm. It was very, very great. I just actually saw some on this kind of like wet field over here. Way off in the distance, had that tree line. I saw about 4 or 5 white-tailed deer as well. But you know, quite a bit of bird species. I think I got about 18 total for the day here in less than 2 hours, I think. So pretty good, I think, overall. Historically, this location has had redneck phalarope and king rail, just to name 2 species that I think are very special for this area of southwest Ohio here. But you know, obviously I wouldn't see this today, unfortunately, but you know, you never know in a future visit, maybe a different season. You know, it's very well a possibility when the time is right. So I think with that being said, that's going to conclude the video, like I said. So thanks so much for watching, everyone. This has been Glass Farm Conservation Area, and until next time, make sure you get out here. Thank you.